Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about an interesting token that has recently been added to Coinbase's roadmap, which means there's a high chance that this token could get a Coinbase listing. And this token is called Lido's Staked Solana, or the stSOL token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any other project we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website lido.fi in order to learn more about this project, right? But before you talk about staked SOL, I want to talk to you guys about Gerrit.io. Gerrit.io, if you guys don't already know, is one of the major centralized exchanges that's known for listing low market cap gem tokens way before they get listed on other major centralized exchanges such as Binance or Coinbase. What this means is, if you have a Gerrit account right now, and if you invest in these low market cap gem tokens, you stand a chance to make 10, 20, 50 or even 100x gains on these cryptos, right? If you don't already have a Gerrit account right now, I highly recommend you guys to use the link in the description to set up a Gerrit account today, and by doing so you get the following benefits. So if you go to the website, you can first of all see that they have an option to buy, sell, trade, as well as look at the price information of several cryptocurrencies on their platform. This also includes all the low market cap crypto that they have, which is a pretty cool thing. And if you buy these low market cap crypto, and if you want to earn some passive income on this crypto, then you can use their earn tab to lend out your cryptocurrencies, stake them, provide liquidity, or use them for dual investment strategies, or use several other strategies on their platform to earn a passive income on your crypto, right? So that's one way by which you can earn passive income. And if you're a person who wants to buy, sell, trade, and make money from NFTs, then you can basically do that with Gerrit.io as well, because they have a dedicated NFT trading platform where you can trade and sell NFTs for a fraction or little to no cost whatsoever, as opposed to the extremely high gas fees that you'll be paying on Ethereum, right? So that benefit is also available through Gerrit.io. If you're a person who wants to buy a cryptocurrency or a token at the lowest possible price point, then they have you covered as well, because they have a dedicated startup page that provides you an opportunity to buy high quality and thoroughly Gerrit.io team vetted projects and tokens that you can buy, which will eventually get listed on Gerrit.io, as well as possibly get a Coinbase or Binance listing in the future as well, to make you some really good gains in that way as well, right? So those are some of the main tools that Gerrit.io offers for people to make short-term, long-term, and mid-term income as well. So if you don't already have a Gerrit account, I highly recommend you guys to use the link in the description to set up a Gerrit account today. And by doing so, you're not only getting the benefits that we discussed right now, but you'll also be getting a 30% trading fee rebate on any trades that you make on their platform, right? And by using the link, you're also supporting the Brutal Investor channel, for which I thank in advance. So going back to the staked Lido token, for the purpose of this video, we're going to rely on the information present on CoinMarketCap's page for this token, along with the information present on the website itself. But this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, which means you need to do your own in-depth research before you put your hard-earned money onto this token, right? So what is Lido for Solana? So again, this project may be pretty much a similar project to that of Solana, because it's pretty much a SOL token that's locked into a platform called Lido Finance, which we already covered in a separate video. So Lido provides opportunities for people to kind of like deposit their tokens and stake it, and in return they get staked Lido version of the token, which is an interest bearing token, right? So per se, it's just a tokenized version of Solana in the staked format, right? But in reality, if you see, staked tokens from Lido are used as their own independent token, which have their own benefits on DeFi as well as several other applications. So that's one of the reasons why it's clear that Coinbase is listing not only the staked Solana token as its own entity or a token, but it's also providing options for people to deposit, withdraw, as well as trade this token, right? So that's very important. So what is Lido for Solana? Lido for Solanas is a Lido DAO governed liquid staking protocol for the Solana blockchain. So obviously Lido is a liquid staking platform for the SOL token on the Solana blockchain. Anyone who stakes their SOL tokens with Lido will be issued an on-chain representation of SOL staked position with Lido validators called staked SOL. So obviously, if you stake your Solana tokens, you get staked Lido tokens as reward, which is the tokenized version, right? So this will allow Solana token holders to get liquidity on their staked assets, which can then be traded or further utilized as collateral in DeFi products. So obviously what benefit this gives is you're basically earning staking rewards for your Solana tokens, while at the same time getting the liquidity for a staked asset which you otherwise wouldn't be having. And this staked asset will be all yours to basically interact with the DeFi platform for borrowing, lending, or further staking, or just keep it in your wallet so that you have custody over those staked assets, right? So that's the benefit of liquid staking, and that's basically what Lido Finance provides us, right? So stSOL is the tokenized form of staked SOL native to Lido. Lido for Solana is backed by several industry leading staking providers. So obviously it is a representative of the actual SOL, and it's not a real SOL, so therefore it is its own kind of token. And we'll go through some of the minor details that you need to understand in order for you to understand what staked SOL is and how it is different from original SOL, right? And it is backed by several staking providers which are industry leading, which means this token is very hyped and very popular in the DeFi space, right? It makes staked SOL liquid and allows participation with any amount of SOL. A SOL token holder connects their wallet and deposits their token into the Lido program. They immediately receive staked SOL tokens that represent a share of the total pool, and the Lido program delegates SOL to Lido control validators on the Solana network. So obviously how it works is if you connect your wallet, it's a fully decentralized platform, which means you don't have to trust and give your Solana tokens to anyone in the centralized space. So you're basically using the smart contract of Lido to deposit your Solana tokens from your wallet directly. And what Lido does in the background is it takes the SOL tokens and then gives you the staked SOL tokens immediately, which you will be able to receive right away. And what the Lido platform does is it takes the Solana tokens and deposits them into a validator pool or protocol within the Solana blockchain, right? So thereby making this fully decentralized with no permission required, right? So Lido controlled validators are all there on Solana to whom their original Solana tokens are deposited. When these delegations accrue rewards on the allocated stake, the total SOL under management grows, and this increases the value of the staked SOL token. So obviously, what happens is that those validators will provide rewards for the Solana, and this is directly given to the user who has the staked Solana. And as more people come in, the value of the staked SOL token starts increasing, thereby creating its own market, right? Staked SOL can be used as one would use SOL, allowing holders to earn staking rewards in addition to rewards through integrated platforms like Saber and Radium. So obviously there's multiple DeFi applications within the Solana blockchain that allows you to use staked SOL tokens for your additional benefits when it comes to yield, right? So those are some of the quick overview information of staked Solana token. So here the next section talks about how staked SOL token works and how you can basically participate, right? This is pretty straightforward. We'll go through that while we are reviewing through the Lido platform's website. There's also staked Solana circulation question. So obviously you are receiving a 1:1 kind of like if you provide one SOL, you'll get one staked Solana, and this is kind of like a pretty easy kind of like 1:1 proportion. If you provide your staked Solana and in order to get back your regular Solana, the staked Solana token will get burnt, right? So that's basically how this supply works that gives value to the staked Solana. So here they are providing options for people to buy staked Solana. We'll go through that in the market section when we review through that, right? So that covers the overview of staked Solana. So let's go to the Solana staking platform on Lido.finance. So if you see Lido.fi is the platform, and if you scroll further below, what they're stating is they are a liquidity for staked assets platform, and you can click stake now in order to stake your assets right away. They have multiple assets, not just Solana, so you can clearly see that Ethereum is also available. You get 5.7%, so when you stake SOL, you get 5.4%, Polygon gives you 6.3%, Polkadot gives you 13.5%, as well as Kusama gives you 9.1%, right? So all the main, Solana tokens are staked in this pool here, where you can see 143 million tokens have already been staked. $143 million worth of tokens have been staked, and here they've provided the description that if you stake your Solana, you receive staked SOL. Use your staked SOL to earn additional yield and put your staked SOL to work across the Solana ecosystem. Pretty straightforward description. So if you click learn more on this, it will take you to the liquid staking page where you can see the rewards paid in SOL as well as in dollar values, and staked with Lido. It provides you the information on how much SOL that's been staked here, along with the value in dollar value as well. And here you can see some of the reasons why you need to stake your SOL tokens with Lido. So doing this provides you liquidity, and it's one-click staking. You can withdraw and deposit whenever you want. There's no locking period, and it's decentralized security, and it's integrated with multiple DeFi platforms, right? So these are some of the main information that you need to know. Don't just hold your SOL, grow it. So obviously you can provide liquidity between Solana as well as staked Solana and earn 10.5% APY when you deposit that liquidity here, right? And your staked Solana can be provided or paired with USDT as well to earn a 32.5% APY. So these are APYs that you can never get from a bank, and you can use staked SOL to provide liquidity for USDC to earn 17.57%, or you can use staked SOL with wrapped Lido. So Lido is Lido platform's native token. You can provide liquidity with staked SOL as well and earn a 2.29% APY interest, right? So those are additional methods by which you can earn some additional passive income, right? So if you scroll further below, when it comes to the amount that you'll receive, if you, let's say based on the default amount, if you stake 10 SOL tokens, you basically will earn, again, this is around $336 at the time of making this video, and out of a 5.4%, you will basically earn a monthly income of $1.53 with a yearly income of $18.34, right? So it's pretty cool. And if you scroll further below, some of the Solana ecosystems where you can use your staked SOL is Serum Dex, Saber Protocol, Radium, Phantom Wallet. Obviously, you can store it there. Solflare, as well as other 11 applications that use staked SOL, right? Validators to whom the Solana tokens will go to is Stakefish, Staking Facilities, Chorus, Everstake, ChainNode Tech, Staking Fund, and a whole host of other well-known stakers, including all nodes, Staken, as well as RockX. So these are all really popular and very high quality staking nodes to whom your staked SOLs will be sent to, right? Become a node operator. If you want to become a node operator, you can do that as well by clicking on the join node operator setup. That will give you an option to become your own node operator. And from the blog, you can see additional information about Lido Finance in general, and you can also become part of that Lido Finance's community, right? And you can also subscribe to the newsletter and read through some of their documents, which I highly recommend you guys to do as a part of your own research project, right? So that's pretty much it when it comes to staked Solana. It is obviously a tokenized version of Solana on the Lido platform, right? So going back to the CoinMarketCap page for staked SOL, before I talk about staked SOL's information itself, I just want to present to you guys with the price. So if you see, this token is worth $35.46 at the time of making this video, right? Bear that in mind, because this token is, if you compare it with the actual Solana, is slightly higher in price compared to Solana. So why is this the case? So Solana is trading at $33.41, whereas staked Solana is trading at $35.46. This is because staked Solana in the Lido format is actually accruing interest. So it's an interest-bearing token. So whenever you give, staked Solana back, you will get a higher value of your SOL. That's because your staked Solana always accrues interest, right? So the interest is basically from the staking reward, right, directly from the Solana blockchain, right? So that's one key information that you need to understand, because even though you are depositing one SOL and getting technically one staked SOL, your one staked SOL is representing the Solana, that's underlying asset, along with some interest which is gained from the staking, right? So you're taking this with you while you're doing your DeFi application. So that's how you can access liquidity, right? So now that I've made that point very clear, I just want to talk to you guys about the remaining section of this video, which is going to talk about the fundamentals as well as the information about price and price predictions, right? So this token is currently ranked 2,680th by market cap on CoinMarketCap. It's currently trading at $35.47 and I'm making this video, and it's down slightly about 0.88, but as we speak, it is actually rebounded back to 0.15%, right? So clearly there's volatility, and a lot of people are trying to trade this token after the Coinbase, adding this token to the roadmap, right? So when you scroll below, obviously you can find the Solana contract address here. The token only has a market cap of $36.6 million. Not a lot of market cap, but this shows that this project is still quite early in its game, as well as the fact that this token can pump extremely hard in the future, because staked versions of tokens from high quality platforms like Lido Finance will become a new norm. You won't really find a lot of people holding on to Ethereum or Solana or whatever other tokens they have. They'll probably be holding Lido staked version of those tokens more frequently, right? So that's how I think the future is going to be. And for that, the market cap is extremely low and undervalued for this project, which means you can definitely grab a huge chunk of this token, knowing that this token will pump in the future, right? But again, this is not financial advice. It's my personal opinion, guys. When it comes to trading volume, even though the trading volume is about $5.5 million in the past 24 hours, it's declining at about 70.57%, meaning that the trading volume has gone down in the past 24 hours, right? So it's not really surprising, because people are trying to do some research, and they're also not really fully familiar. A lot of people are not really fully familiar with Lido staked SOL, which is also one of the reasons why the trading volume has decreased, right? So when it comes to max supply, obviously the max supply of this token depends on the max supply of Solana, but for now it seems like there's 511 million tokens of staked Solana out there, and the current circulating supply is 1.03 million tokens, right? So obviously out of a huge amount of tokens, only 1.03 million tokens are in circulation, which is quite bad if you ask me. But I think a lot of people are trying to just stake their tokens, get the stake their SOL tokens, get the staked Solana token, and then move it on to another platform, and then maybe even do some arbitrage trading and sell it in order to get some small profit, right? So obviously there's a lot of ways by which you can use staked assets to make money, but it's kind of unfortunate that the circulating supply is quite small compared to the max supply, right? But when it comes to charts itself, you can clearly see that even the staked Solana token has gone down considerably due to the recent market trend. And if you see, the token was initially worth $164.46 as of 4th of September or October 2021, and then it kind of went down to a price of about $148 before rebounding back to a price of about $260.17 as of 5th of November 2021. And then from then onwards, the token started going down. It did make some bouncy pattern, but it kind of stabilized at a price of about $81.02 as of 12th of March 2022, and it went back up, reaching a price of $137 before going back down, reaching its all-time low of $28. This was as of 12th of June 2022, and then from then on, it did make some small pumps and dumps, and it was going sideways most of the time, right? So it seems like despite the Coinbase announcement, the fact that this token will get added to their roadmap, not a lot of people are looking to buy this token, which is why even the price chart is showing a gloomy kind of sideways action. But this definitely still means that you can get into this token if you obviously want to buy this token as its own asset. So you can definitely make some really good short-term gains if you know what you're doing, right? But again, this is not financial advice, my personal opinion, guys. When it comes to the price calculator itself, A lot of people ask me how much money I suggest that they put into a particular token. I usually give three scenarios: an easy option, an easy and low risk option, as well as a slightly higher risk, as well as a degen level, right? So these are the three levels. If you want to put in the lowest possible price, I suggest you to put at least kind of like $250 for this particular token, and I think when you put in $250, you'll probably get 7.04 tokens that I'm making this video. And since this token is close to its all-time low, you can make some really good gains if you buy $250 worth of this token, right? I'm saying $250 is like the safer option because there's a lot of room for this token to grow, and at the same time, it's a high quality and established project, right? So if this token does another 10 to 20x, this project will give you about $2,490 or $2,500, or slightly higher than that if it goes to 30x, right? So clearly this token has an option to make you money for like a 10x or a 20x option, but I think it can go slightly higher than that and maybe even make 30x option as well, right? For people who want to take some little bit more risk, I suggest you to put at least $500, which is going to be a decent amount of risk to reward ratio. You will get 14.08 number of tokens that I'm making this video. And if you basically try to if you want to make some money, and if you put it at this price point and this token goes up to 10x, you can basically get kind of like $5,000 out of a $500 investment, right? So the most important section is basically the degen option, which if you put in $1,000, you'll get in 28.16 tokens that I'm making this video. And if this token does a 10x, you make $10,000. At 20x, you make $20,000, right? So clearly there's a lot of opportunity to make a lot of money in the crypto space, depending on the timing as well, right? So now that we covered that, let's talk about the exchanges where this token is available at. You can buy this token as its own asset from several other exchanges, including Get.io, FTX, Radium, AX, as well as Jupiter. So Jupiter, SaberDex, as well as Radium are all Solana-based decentralized exchanges. It's probably the best place to buy it from because of the extremely low gas fees on Solana. And if you want to buy it from centralized exchanges, you can buy it from Get.io or FTX, which are the two main popular exchanges that are listed in this token, right? Apart from that, you can buy it from a whole host of DeFi places in Solana, but I wouldn't recommend going below a specific level because you will probably lose your money because of liquidity or trading, right? So those are other tips as well. And if you see this token has a good arbitrage opportunity as well, which will definitely win this token a really good short-term gain maker in the short term, right? So what's my final verdict on this token, guys? I think this token has some really strong fundamentals, and I think this token will start becoming more popular just like the other staked assets on Lido Finance. But for now, I think the token needs to obviously gain some traction and momentum. If it does do a 10x or 20x by the next year, I think this token will make some $350 to kind of like 10 or 20x, and this token will make some $350 to maybe like $200 or $300 easily per token price in the next bull market, right? So obviously that's quite high speculation, but if you're strongly believing in this project, then I highly recommend you guys to do your own research before you get into this project, right? Now to come to the most important section, how did I figure out that this token will get a Coinbase listing? So I went to the Coinbase assets page on Twitter, and when I scroll below, I can easily see announcements here. So I follow as well as hit the bell notification, as well as try to get as much updates from Coinbase assets Twitter page as possible. If you scroll below, yesterday they made an announcement stating that they are, there you go, this is the announcement. So Coinbase has added to the roadmap, which is basically Lido staked SOL as well as wrapped Axeler. So Axeler is a token that we covered yesterday, and I did make a prediction that this token will get a Coinbase and Binance listing. So as you can see, the very next day Coinbase is making an addition to their roadmap with wrapped Axeler, right? So this is definitely a good thing. So if you have not checked out that video yet, I suggest you to check that video out because that will give you a lot of opportunity to make some money with the Axeler token, right? So as you can see, they have added Lido, stake Lido Finance to their roadmap, which means there's definitely an 80 to 85% guarantee that this token will get a Coinbase listing, right? But when you scroll further below, they've also mentioned that they've removed assets from the roadmap, including Audius and Radium. So those are the tokens that we covered on our channel, and we are really positive that these tokens will get listed on Coinbase, but it seems like that's not the case, right? But nonetheless, we have other videos on our channel that provides you with more information about other tokens that you can potentially invest in, right? So this is basically how I figure out tokens before the mass gets into the crypto, right? So if you like this video, please hit the like button, guys, and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.